What's up everybody, how you doing? My name's Sean, this is Backseat Girl Productions, and today we're going to be making patty melts. It's good, it's food, and it's easy. Stay tuned. And here we are with another potato. What's the potato for? Well, the potato is for the hash browns that's gonna go with the patty melt. What we have to do, grate the potato. Watch those fingers. The next step in perfect hash brown production, making sure the potatoes are completely dry. Well, not completely dry, but as dry as you can get them in a bowl with a tea towel. We're gonna put all of our potatoes in here, let the moisture come out. Set this to the side for now. Now that we have our potatoes, we need some flavor. For that, we have an onion, just a standard onion, and we're going to use about half of it, so I'll set that off to the side for now. Get rid of the wrapper here. So one thing I do when I cut my onions, I always cut the flowering end off. The one thing I do with my onions, I always cut the flowering end off first. I don't cut the root end, and I'll show you why in just a second. So if I leave the root end intact, it gives me something to hold on to while I'm slicing. So just going to make a few cuts straight down so you get a nice even dice. And here we go. Just like that. And we'll just save this for later. Alright, next up we got the meat. This is 80-20 ground beef, ground chuck. I do believe I just pinched off a piece of a 1 pound log and made it into this patty size, formed it out, put it in the bag, smushed it down, and here we are. Set it off to the side until we're ready to cook it. Moving right along, we need to talk about the bread, and the bread that I have today is wheat bread. Plain old wheat bread. I'm going to not put butter on it, I am going to put mayonnaise. That's right, you heard it, mayonnaise. Duke's mayonnaise. Hashtag not sponsored. But the mayonnaise goes on just like butter or margarine spread would, and it provides just as much of that crispy, toasty goodness and a whole lot more flavor in my opinion. So I'm going to use this, and I suggest you try it too. Just once. Just once. There we go. Alright, after that, I like to pre-peel my single serving cheese. Makes it easier when I'm in a hurry later on, trying to get all of this put together on a plate and in the pan. So anything I can do now to make my life a little bit easier later, I'm going to go ahead and do. Some people call it mise en place, or things in place, or prep. Right now, let's take our attention and turn it towards the potatoes. Okay, so we have our potatoes here. They're in this nice little satchel pouch kind of thing I've made with a tea towel. And I am going to take them and gather up all of the cloth and just wring out all the water that I can. Now, don't do this with any kind of cloth that you don't mind getting stained, because it will stain. You can see it's already coming out. Another thing, consider your choice of potato when you're doing this as well. I use a russet potato because it's nice and starchy, and it's going to get that nice crispness that you expect out of a hash brown. Get these little ring out in the sink too. Yep, it's about as dry as they're going to get right now. So let's move over to the stove. I'm just gonna pour in a little bit of vegetable oil. Let my cast iron skillet preheat. About medium high. These are onions for the hash browns and for patty melt. So I'm going to get them all in the cast iron and split them. So the patty melt from the hash browns. These are the hash browns. They need to go in here too. Sprinkle these on. Pat everything down. And drizzle a little oil over the top. Now we need to put in our meat. Salt to everything. Everything salt. Push on black pepper. Let it do its thing. onions got a little bit dark, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Burnt onions actually kind of taste really good. Just deeply caramelized is what I like to call them. And a little more. Just a little more cheese. Bread. I'm gonna turn this off. Bread. Cheese. Doesn't want to cooperate. Get on there. There we go. All the cheese, all the goodness. We'll get it all in there. Alright, here we are. Let's see what we got. Look at that. And what a better way to top things off. With a couple of pickle slices. Alright, I'm gonna go chow down, so I'll see y'all later.